Blue Origin launched its massive New Glenn rocket on its first test flight Thursday, sending up a prototype satellite to orbit thousands of miles above Earth. Named after the first American to orbit Earth, the rocket blasted off from Florida, soaring from the same pad used to launch NASA's Mariner and Pioneer spacecraft a half-century ago. Years in the making with heavy funding by Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, the 320-foot rocket carried in an experimental platform designed to host satellites or release them into their proper orbits. For this test, the satellite was expected to remain inside the second stage while circling Earth. According to Associated Press, the mission was expected to last 6 hours, with the second stage then placed in a safe condition to stay in a high, out-of-the-way orbit in accordance with NASA's practices for minimizing space junk. The first stage booster aimed to land on a barge in the Atlantic minutes after liftoff so it could be recycled. New Glenn was supposed to fly before dawn Monday, but ice buildup in critical plumbing caused a delay. The rocket is built to haul spacecraft and eventually astronauts to orbit and also the Moon. Founded 25 years ago by Bezos, Blue Origin has been launching paying passengers to the edge of space since 2021, including himself. Those short hops from Texas use smaller rockets named after the first American in space, Alan Shepard. New Glenn, which honors John Glenn, is 5 times taller.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Liftoff. All 7 engines at full thrust. Chamber pressures are good. Vehicles clear the tower. Now passing 18 seconds into flight. Engine chamber pressures look good. 27 seconds in. Vehicles now begun the pitch roll maneuver to point down range. Body rate responses are nominal. Chamber pressures continue to look good. Now 40 seconds into flight.
Oh my God!
End of roll, strakes now level. Chamber pressures continue to look good. 50 seconds in. Data quality looks good coming down from the vehicle. Chamber pressures continue to look nominal. 1 minute into flight. All 7 engines continue to look good on the first stage. Data quality is good coming down from the vehicle. Body rate responses are nominal. 1 minute 15 seconds into flight.
As we build a road to space for the benefit of Earth.
Profile looks good. 1 minute 30 seconds into flight, passing Mach 1. New Glenn is now supersonic. Engines continue to perform well. Now passing through Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Body rate responses are nominal throughout the cruise phase.
And here we are, coming up
Chamber
on
pressures on all
Nico.
7
Main engine cut off. Let's stand by for that.
Continue to look good. Stage 2 RCS priming. Now passing 3 minutes.
In a 2-for-1 moonshot, SpaceX launched a pair of lunar landers Wednesday for US and Japanese companies looking to jumpstart business on Earth's dusty sidekick. The 2 landers rocketed away in the middle of the night from NASA's Kennedy Space Center, the latest in a stream of private spacecraft aiming for the Moon. They shared the ride to save money, taking separate roundabout routes for the months-long journey. They were launched on board a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket. It's take 2 for the Tokyo-based Espace, whose first lander crashed into the Moon 2 years ago. This time, it has a rover on board with a scoop to gather up lunar dirt for study and plans to test potential food and water sources for future explorers. Lunar newcomer Texas-based Firefly Aerospace is flying 10 experiments for NASA, including a vacuum to gather dirt, a drill to measure the temperature below the surface and a device that could be used by future moonwalkers to keep the sharp, abrasive particles off their spacesuits and equipment. Firefly's Blue Ghost, named after a species of U.S. southeastern fireflies, should reach the Moon first. The 6-foot, 6 inches tall lander will attempt a touchdown in early March at Mare Crisium, a volcanic plain in the northern latitudes. The slightly bigger space lander named Resilience will take 4 to 5 months to get there, targeting a touchdown in late May or early June at Mare Frigoris, even farther north on the Moon's near side.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. And liftoff. Go Firefly, go high space, go fast. Vehicles pitching downrange. Supersonic.
We'll be moving horizontally, and that helps the vehicle get into orbit and avoid being pulled back down to Earth. And we are coming up on max Q. This is the largest structural load that the vehicle will see during ascent. That prepares the vehicle for stage separation. That's when the first and second stages separate from each other, and the first stage will begin to make its way back down to Earth, while the second stage carries the payloads and continues with its journey with SES-1, or second stage engine start 1, MECO, stage separation, and SES-1 in just about 20 seconds from now.
Stage separation confirmed. MVAC ignition.
And great views. We watched as we shut down those 9 Merlin M1D engines, stage separation, and now you can see there on your screen that MVAC engine has ignited.
Another footage of North Korean soldiers fighting as part of the Russian army in Russia's Kursk region has been released. As can be seen from the footage taken from the drone, Koreans are trying to advance in the open area with great force. Despite fire from the Ukrainian side, the explosions did not stop the Korean soldiers. It should be noted that Korean soldiers actively participating in battles in the Kursk region repeatedly advanced in open space without taking into account the activity of Ukrainian drones, which causes serious losses among them. Ukrainian fighters observing from drones say that the fighting style of Koreans is similar to that of pre-technology era.